Hey guys, my second acoustic guitar lesson. Sorry I haven't had one in a while. I know that seems to be repeated every lesson, but spring break, a lot of pollen out here. Gosh, there's so much. Everything was yellow, but I had a lot of fun at spring break. I also got a new guitar. It's a Rogue. It's just like a throw around guitar. I just wanted to put on this video. I don't know. It sounds alright. I got Diodarios on here. It's the phosphor lights with new bridge pins. But yeah, definitely pretty cool toss around guitar. Only 80 bucks. Or first beginner, the action's nice and low. You can get up there. Alright, in this lesson we'll go over finger picking is the technique. Any white noise you hear is wind. Very windy today. Okay, finger picking for the technique. We'll go over a little bit of theory, go into intervals just really quick. You might want to watch it back a few times and maybe see my other videos as a prerequisite for this, the beginner guitar lessons. I'm going to put some theory lessons up here soon as well. I just have to make sure I'm 100% right. I don't want to be bitched at in my comments. Alright. Okay, so a little bit of theory, intervals, triads, finger picking technique, minor chords. We're going to use it. I'm going to teach intervals, and then by knowing the triads and interval notation, we're going to find major chord, the C major chord, and then find some minor chords, and I'll show you all the minor chords. And then I'll show you some songs or some riffs, I don't know, to jam to using minor chords. Whatever comes to mind. One second. Gotta get something out. I made this really cool sheet using all this music theory. If you guys want a copy of it, I might give you a link to it. I don't know. I spent 3 hours making it. It's pretty badass. Okay. So here's a glance at it. Oh, it's a lot of numbers and letters. Okay. Such a dork. Okay. So finger picking. I'm just going to show you a couple finger picking techniques that I know. You can do them other ways. It's just the way that I do them, the way I like to do them. I'm going to show you a simple one my dad showed me, like a roll, kind of going up and down. And then this cool one I learned from just watching some of Anna Free's videos. She has a cool pattern. I don't know. It's pretty simple, but I thought it sounds cool, so I'll show you that. Reps to her. Okay. We'll just do a D chord right now, and then I'll go into maybe an E or a G. But what you do is get your D chord, D major, and on the D string you go down with your thumb, and then on the E string you go up with your middle finger, and then on the B you go up with your index, and then on the G you go up with your index. So it looks like this. And if you say, I'll just do a D, then D suspended fourth, and then D suspended second, and then back to a D, and that's how it would sound. Hold on. It's a little bit out of tune. I can't get exactly right. Sorry, I don't have a tuner. I'm just kind of roughly doing it by ear. That's one way. That's the way my dad showed me. And then we'll do like an up and down. You can do this many different ways. Just kind of like a. Or you could use all 3 fingers and. if I try to say it, I mess up what I'm saying, so I'm just going to show it. And then we'll do Anna Freezeway. Alright, it goes thumb, E string, index finger, G string, and then middle finger, E string. If I said E before, I meant D for this one, or D. So it's D, thumb, and then G, index, E, ring, and then B, index. Okay, and that's, oh, and one more thing, rolling. I found this from just watching a video of Andy McKee. He's really good. You should check him out. I think he's on my favorite videos. Alright, but just a little thing like that, you go down, you use these three fingers and you try to emulate strumming, but just with your fingers you get a... I thought it's cool. Out of tune. And that's your finger picking technique lesson for right now. Oh, wait, one more thing. You can do multiple strings. Like when I change multiple strings, I try to just change my thumb. If I'm gonna keep on my fingers on these three bottom ones right here, I just move my thumb. So like that's a C add 9. You could just little things like that, go back and forth. And oh yeah, one more thing, hitting multiple strings at once, you just kind of, it's using Stairway to Heaven like a, alright, triads. A triad consists of intervals 1, 3, and 5. Here comes my dog. Hey dog, tell her down. Good girl. Alright, triads consist of intervals 1, 3, and 5. And intervals are, say you're playing a mode of a certain scale. We'll just go with the C major scale Ionian mode. I've showed you this before. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I like to call it 8 for octave, but it's really, if you're writing intervals, it's 1, but it is the octave. So it's root note, which is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll find a C major triad real quick. Alright, so you start off with the root, so there's your first one, then you gotta get the third, so 1, 2, 3, and you got, there you go, 1 and 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but you run into a problem, they're on the same string, you can't play two notes on the same string, so you use the, that little 5th fret rule thing, and you know those are the same note, so it's, and there you go. And there's your triad. Now if you want to make it a full chord, what you want to do is you want to get all the strings involved, except for this top E, because it sounds funny. You can do it, it would make it a different chord though, because you're not starting with your root note C. I'll get into that later. So, you go 1, 2, 3, 5, you've already got that, and then you go to this string. What can you play on this string? Well, you know that right there. There's your octave right there. So you got 1, 3, 5, 1 because it's your octave, and then oh, that's 1 right there. You don't have to do any frets right there. So and that'd be your third. So it's 1, 3, 5, 1, 3. And that's how you find major chords using triads and interval notation. Now,